The Sony A6000. I've been enjoying this camera quite a bit lately. Going to try it with manual lenses today. I have a Fotasy 35mm f1.6 C-mount lens with the adapter, of course. It is not high quality, image quality wise, so far as I can tell, but it's fun. I like it. The look of the photos is very interesting. Definitely has like a strong field curvature and background blur that you can get with this lens. It's very interesting. I will probably make a dedicated video going over the settings in more detail, but basically I'm going to use shutter priority because it'll have that one setting that can change with the back dial, and auto ISO. With the buttons, I have AL set to do the punch in, the zoom in type of feature, and you have to actually, with this camera, turn it off. It's defaulted to a timer, which is irritating, but you can have it no limit timer on there for the zoom in. You keep pressing that button to zoom in more and more, and then it jumps back, or half press to exit out of the zoom. We'll get started. Of course, it's manual focus, manual aperture. The settings don't transfer to the camera. This is as simple as adjusting this top back dial for the shutter speed, and then I have auto ISO at the moment. The aperture on here is smooth. There are no locks to it. Also, one interesting thing about these lenses that my friend James mentioned to me after I was being confused about it is that the position of the markings were not right, but actually the mount in the back for this lens floats because the actual adapter doesn't have any type of way to rotate. You can go to f2.8 and see what I can get. That's some good light. Can't tell if my glasses are... What's going on here? Minimum focus distance is not a strong suit of this lens as far as I can tell. Oh my, there we go. I'm just guessing. There we go. Now that wind. This is a nice option here. Question is, what direction do I want to go? Oh, that is pretty nice. Very whimsical. Let's just the shutter speed here. At this moment, I'm just guessing on the focus. Very whimsical. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Do 2.8. Maybe I'll use the screen here. Where is the monitor brightness? We'll do sunny weather. Oh yes, much better. Oh, that's pretty. This way I can get lower here. Try to utilize the background sky. If I half press the shutter, I can see if I'm hitting ISO. This camera eats batteries like no one's business. I'm at 76%, although I have the timer set to 5 minutes. It's been running continuously. Flare is intense. So far I haven't been too careful about focus. See if that bites me. When I see the peaking, it's interesting because it's basically like a spherical globe. In this situation, I should just take quite a few photos with the hope that some of them will turn out. What was I gonna say? Not by these loud cars. There's an idea of the weird flare we've got going on. You see it's circular. Comes straight down the middle. So we could try to block it with my hands. In the winter, it's easier to get around these areas. So it's cold. You have some of the challenges, but it's still not fully accessible. The minimum focus distance is not great on this lens. This combination is enjoyable to use. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video on the Fotasy 35mm f1.6 full manual C-mount lens. Fun to use with the A6000 so far. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Scott with Banzai. Thanks.